Okay, this is another video doing for the Xenyx302 USB mixer. First, I've got a new setup I've tried. There's a lot of questions about phantom power with the mixer, and let me show you here. This right here is the Behringer ultra compact phantom power supply PS400, and you can have there's a little switch back here. You can either have 12 volt or 48 volt, and that's what I have plugged in to my mic right now. I'm about 14 inches away from it. It's the Behringer C-1 condenser mic, XLR connections, and it's hooked into the mixer right now, and this is what you're hearing live. I wanted to try this new setup with this extra phantom power, and the results are very good. Since it's such a hot connection, I can tell in this waveform right here that it is a lot less, about cut in half, the noise from the other video of the Xenyx302. So it's cut in half, and that's good. So a little extra phantom power I don't think will hurt. It does help the waveform, and I'm recording it just how I did last time. So I wanted to try this configuration since I had the equipment, and that might give you an idea of why the Xenyx302 has so much noise. It's a little underpowered, 5 volts for the mixer, and that seems to make a difference in the noise. And since I added the 48 volt on top of the 5, the waveform looks a lot less. It's not so full of and thick of a line, but there is noise, and you can't get away from that, it seems. So this gives me an idea, or it gave me an idea to do this video, the new configurations, and I had some questions on the website or on the YouTube channel, and I think I've answered them individually but didn't post it on my channel. So let me go through them. Let me see, I think I'm on page 1. Alright, don't have, let me see, I don't understand how people are considering buying this because of the effing static. And they go on to say, someone else goes on to say, the USB 302 interface is in stereo. There must be some setting in your computer that's set to mono, and no, it's not. It only makes sense. There's only one connection, mono, and it doesn't have anything to do with the settings on my sound card. I can actually get other recorders to record in stereo, but it's just a mono signal, so basically the left and right channel are the same. So that answers that. And I have looked this up, and what your from your mixer to your PC is sending is the quality is a 16-bit 44,100 hertz quality sample rate. That's max. So if you're going to recording drums or something, you might want a 24-bit, which this mixer does not go that high. It only records 16-bit. So mainly for vocals. Instruments, it's not so good if you're thinking high quality. Let me see. How much phantom power does it supply? The USB mixer supplies 5 volts. So right now what I'm recording is 48 volts plus the 5 volts on the mixer. So it's a pretty hot signal, and that seems to be working for me. I don't know in the long term if it's good on the mixer or not. If anyone has an idea about that, drop me a line. Normal talk level into a not too effective mic will sound like video. They're having they can't see the clip level. Doesn't seem to match. What I'm doing with all my videos is this camera right here is it's just to take photos, but it has a video feature to record, and the frame rate is great, but the audio is less than AM. It's really crappy. I mean, the crappiest audio I've ever seen. So what I'm doing is recording from a condenser mic through to the Xenyx mixer, 302 mixer, and then I'm adding the audio and I'm splicing it onto the video. So to get what you're seeing on the video to sync up with my voice, it's going to be out of sync. It could be 10 seconds a lag, or plus or minus. So it just depends on how I splice it. So that's why the LED flashes off. So don't go by exactly the timing of this video, because it's going to be off. Or the waveform will, you'll see waveform go, and maybe I won't start talking right away, and that's because nothing is synced. So that's why that's happening. Well, it's too bad I somehow didn't find this video before buying this device. Yes, it's true that the noise level makes you feel like you're back in the cassette days. Let's see, incredibly noisy unless you record from a very hot signal. And compare there, I had another question. Let me see, how much time do I got? I need to wrap this up pretty soon. I've got a Xenyx 502, and that is better quality. And I forget exactly the specs, but that records better, has better phantom power. It's just overall better, because it's not relying on the power of a computer. Just hooks into the wall there. Let me see. The compact, the 302, I like to be compact. So if you can if you can handle the noise, the 302 is much smaller. Does guitar plug into it? Yes, and it records okay. The best clean, if you're using a cabinet, and distortion, you pretty much want to use a mic up to your cabinet to get the full effect. Unless it's a little practice amp, then going straight through to the mixer really isolates the sound, and that makes for a good clean acoustic sound, just an overall better recording, since you don't have this open air and the noise the condenser might make. Let me see, I've only got 4 more minutes. Let me see, there's another question about recording. XLR and 57, you should probably just use the 57, put it into the mixer to record, and do any tweaking after that. Can you use this condenser mic? It needs 48. Pretty much you're going to have to buy maybe some more phantom power, like what I showed you there, to clean up that noise a little bit. There's no requirements. There's a question here. There's no requirements on the box to say you have to have a PC that's this, that, or the other. The only thing that it supplies is drivers for XP. Actually, for the mixer, no. I don't think there was any CD. It just finds the drivers on the internet or whatever and just starts working. So there's no minimum. Probably, I would say, probably a 2 PCU computer, just for recording purposes. You can record and play. You can both, record and play simultaneously. So you'll need a 2 or more, 2 CPU just to handle all the processing going on. Let me see. I think that's it. I think I'll leave it there. Some of the questions I've already answered, and most of you, you'll know. Some of them are pretty simple answers. I do have some more time left. Oh, sounds super noisy is the raw sound. Are you recording your speaker? Surely it's not that noisy. No, I'm not recording through a speaker. It's going directly into the USB from the condenser mic into the mixer, straight to USB. The gain is turned up, and that seems, in order for my vocals to be loud, I need to turn that gain up, and that contributes to a lot of the noise. Okay, I think I'll leave it at that. And any more questions, keep posting, and I'll pretty much answer all of them directly. I haven't posted them to the YouTube channel. Usually I can get back to you and just quickly send it personal email to you. So enjoy, and hope this helped.